It's Storytime Tea, that's me. And today I'm here to tell you a story about a time where I went out with one of my friends. Okay? Basically, this story is just me being outside. This is story time to show outside. Okay? So, let me set the scene, right? It's about a cool sometime close to this time, okay? Because like it was an adulty story. It wasn't a high school story. It wasn't a college story. It's an adulting story, okay? So basically, at the time, I was not doing much at work. Let's say it's winter time, because you know, like the end of summer, all of fall, beginning of winter, busy for me. I be ripping and running. Work, yes. So it was winter time, and it was like one of those weeks where I was gonna have 3 days off. Like I only worked 4 days that week, right? And it was like me and a couple of my friends, like we would be sporadically hanging out. Like I would hang out with one on Monday and then the other one on Tuesday. And so that's kind of like how my little life was set up and everything like that. I was seeing people more at that point in time just because it was like, I'm not really at work for real. And so I had this one friend. She always doing something. So like I hadn't seen her in a little minute, and she was just like, we should go outside. And I'm like, what you want to do? And it was like at the time, I don't think it was no movies that I wanted to see that was out. And like she's not good at bowling and I'm not good at skating. And she was like, she don't want to do too much. Like she don't want to do nothing where she got to be active. So I was like, girl, we might as well just go get something to eat. Like I'm trying to see you. We might as well just go get something to eat. So that's what we did. We ended up going to this little restaurant, and it was like super duper last minute. Like literally, she called me. She was just like, it's Tuesday. What's up? And I'm just like, I'm low key. I don't got nothing to do. I'm just like, I had a couple of things, but I can wrap them up. And I can meet you at like a cool 7. And she was like, bet. And so 7 turned into 8 because she's one of those girls that just be taking forever to get herself together. But she was coming to get me. So I was like, cool, I'm in the house cooling. Like, I'm gonna be ready whenever you ready. And so she ended up getting to my house like 8:05, something like that. And so I was like, all right, bet. So we go to this restaurant. We was trying to go somewhere that was kind of close. Like, not like super far away, because like she already had to drive me home and then drive herself home. So it was like, let's not go nowhere far. And so yeah, she ended up going to this like restaurant that was like 25 minutes away, but it's like Tuesday, okay? Like as I said, it's Tuesday. So we get in there, it's no reservation, but like for some reason it was still like busy for real. I'm thinking it's Tuesday, it ain't really gonna be nobody outside, whatever. I don't know if like the office people had off that day or something, but everybody and their mama was in there. And like it was like a smaller establishment, so since it was like smaller, it was like it's only about like 10 tables in here anyway. And then the weather was not permitting you to go outside. Like you was not about to sit at one of the outside tables. I don't even think their outside area was open at the time because it was cold. Okay, so being as though it was cold, we was just like, dang, these tables is packed. And so they was just like, if you want to sit at the bar, you can sit at the bar. And so we was just like, you know what, I guess we're going to the bar. And so that's what we did. We went to the bar, and then we got to the bar. We're sitting there, mind you, this was last minute, so it's not like we really looked up the restaurant and we really know what's on the menu and what's good and what we should get or whatever. It was just like, this was like a suggestion from one of her coworkers or something. So like we literally just was in their vibes. Like we were in their vibes. And so yeah, that's basically how it was. So we sat at the little bar and we was like, all right, cool. Staring at the menu like, all right, I don't really know. So I'm looking at her and she's looking at me and I'm like, I don't know. And so we just asked the bartender, we just like, what's the special drinks y'all got today? We just gonna drink whatever it is that you give us. Bad idea. So we ended up getting a little drink that was a little special drink. Hers, she was like, this is disgusting. And then mine, I was like, this is the most mid drink I ever got. Like, I'm like, I could have made a better drink at home. But you know, let's go ahead and spend $14 on a drink that we don't like. Why not? Like, what you saying? Like, of course, that's what we're gonna do when we go outside. So yeah, we had the little drink. Little drink was mid, and we just sitting there. we're like slowly drinking this stuff because it's not good. And then like this guy comes over and he's sitting next to her, and then she looks and she's just like and he's just like, hey, like what are y'all getting into tonight? And then she just like, nothing for real. Like gave her the most regular little answer. He's just like, oh, would y'all like to have some more drinks? What do y'all want to drink? And we're just like, we're good. And so he was just like, okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and leave y'all alone. And like my friend's so smart, so she was like, dude. And I was like, I was like, girl, you cannot do that. Like, please don't be getting smart with people out here with me. And so, yeah, the man walked away, you know, and we continued our conversation. So we're talking, and we're still trying to figure out, like, what we're gonna get, because this place wasn't like expensive, but it was just like a waste. We was just like, we already wasted like $14, $16 on this goofy drink that we didn't like. And so we was just like, do we want to actually get an entree here? And so we're thinking about it. As we're thinking about it, we was like, you know what? Let's just get an appetizer. So we started looking at the appetizers, and then they got like 400 appetizers. That's how I knew this restaurant wasn't gonna be good, because you got too many options. Like, no, you're not supposed to have that many options. So I'm like, all right, it's whatever. And this guy comes over and he's sitting next to me, and it's like him and this girl. And so I'm like, all right, we should be cool. He not gonna say nothing because he with a girl for real. That's probably his girl. He say something to me anyway. He's just like, oh, hey, like, how are you doing today? Like, what are y'all drinking on? And we just like the specialties. And he's just like, are they any good? We're just like, no, they're nasty. And then the bartender looked at us, and then he looked away. I was like, yeah, look away, because you know this shit nasty. And so he's just like, dang. I was trying to figure out what I was going to drink. I'm like, converse with her. She probably know. She probably got a good idea. I mean, you did come here with her. Like, I said it, but I didn't say it in a smart way. But I said that because I'm just like, bro, why is you talking to us about drinks? Like, we told you that the shit was mid. Like, either you gonna get it or you not. Now, leave us alone. So he continues to try to like have a conversation with us, and he's just like, oh, well, you know, I was just like wondering, like, what would I get? I don't know. I'm so indecisive. I'm like, you better figure it out, buddy. And then I turned around because like he was next to me. He wasn't even next to her, and she just tried to not make eye contact with him and just look me straight in my eyes. Because I'm just like, yo, what do we, like, get out of here. So yeah, we continued talking, and then eventually him and the girl got up. Like, they didn't stay sitting there. Mind you, when they had sat down, so much time had passed that the tables wasn't full anymore. It was like 3 open tables. They could have sat at a table. They chose to sit at a bar. And she just like, he only sat at this bar so he could try to talk to us. And I'm just like, that's possible. But I'm just like, yo, it really was a girl with him though. And she was just like, that's not his sister. That's not his sister. But he gonna say that it is, just because he want to talk to us. And I'm just like, so yeah, we continued to just have a little conversation, and then we got our little appetizer, because we both got a different appetizer, so we could just, you know, like heighten the odds of us liking something. And both of them was mid. Like, I had got one thing, and then she had got like calamari. Her calamari was not good. And then whatever I got was not good. I don't even remember what it was. And I was just like, yo, I'm so glad that we didn't get a whole entree. Because like the entrees was like $60 or something. And I'm just like, y'all not even about to give me that much food. And y'all not even going to have it be good. It's really going to be mid for mid. Every single thing that we get, and it's gonna be $60 for what? So I'm just like, I'm not trying to rack up no $100 bill sitting in here and none of the stuff even tastes good. Like, it's cool to spend $300 on something that tastes good, but spending like $80 on something that don't taste good just seems crazy. So I'm just like, nah, yo, I'm mad. I'm like, I don't want to get that. So I ate my little mid-app. And we was just like, bro, we probably should just go somewhere else, because like we're not even having a good experience. In the middle of us saying that, like, some man came and sat next to me, and I'm just like, yo, please don't let him say nothing to me. Yo, please don't let him say nothing to me. I was trying to tell you, and I'm just like, I'm not gonna look at this man. I'm really not gonna look at him, because if I look over there, he's going to say something to me. I don't even want to kind of look at him. I don't even want him to think I'm looking at my peripheral to look at him. Like, no, bro, like, get out of here. And so I'm just like, oh, and I just try to continue to have conversations with her, and like not have it be no breaks. Like, soon as I stop talking, she immediately start talking, because she was on the same type of time as me. We didn't want to pause for no second, because if we do a little, he was going to say something. If we just, he was gonna say something. So we was just like, nah, we just gotta keep it moving. We just gotta go from conversation topic to topic. We just like, we're not gonna stop. And so eventually there was a break in the conversation because like we was trying to use our brain clues to figure out like if we were gonna leave or not. And then I'm just like, let me Google something real quick to see if it's something open, because mind you, I told y'all it's Tuesday and it's like 9:15 or something by that time. So it's just like, bruh, stuff is closing. Like it's not like it's Friday or Saturday or something like that. Like stuff is closing up. And so like I'm on my phone or whatever, and he was just like, oh, this place really not that good that you just gonna leave? And I'm just like, because like I guess he been there before and he like knew that like what was on my plate was an appetizer, and then he was just like, yeah, you got an appetizer, you didn't even get no food. And I'm just like, you mad nosy, like high key, you like mad nosy. I don't know why you even saying all of this to me. And so he's just like, yeah, I was gonna offer to get you a drink. You ain't want another drink? And I'm just like, the drink was nasty. He was like, do you drink shots? Do you want a shot? I'm like, I don't want a shot. He was just like, oh dang, okay, I ain't trying to bother you or nothing. And then she was just like, well, you are. And I was like, girl, why would you say that? Like, I'm just like, you are gonna get us taken off the planet. Why would you say that? Like, no, I like planet Earth. Like, I like being here. Like, I don't want to be in the earth. I just want to be on it. And I'm like, and you getting smart with this man, it's not gonna help us, because all he got to do is just pull a blicky out. Like, it's over. I'm like, you play too much. Like, men be getting mad over the smallest things. Why is you getting smart with him right now? What if he had a hard day and he just air it out? I'm like, yo, cause you playing. And I'm just like, yo, she ain't mean that. My bad, shorty. It's been a long day for real. Like, you know how it be. It's Tuesday. I know it's crazy. The week been long. And then I just turned around because I was just like, I was like, yo, it's crazy. Because why would you say that to him? So then he like tapped me and was like, yeah, you sure you don't want nothing? And I'm like, bro, why did you just touch me? And I'm like, my little shoulder. I was like, no. I was like, I feel impure. I'm like, my shoulder, why would he touch me? He could have just said something to me. Why he touch me? Oh my gosh, I was being so dramatic because I'm like, but I try not to like respond how I think in my head, because if I respond how I think in my head, people are gonna be so offended and so hurt every single time I just breathe. They're gonna be mad. So I'm just like, yo, I was trying to not give my natural reaction, but I really was just like, I need to cleanse my shoulder now because you done touched me. Like, people don't even be washing their hands, so I just don't like being touched. I'm like, bro, no, get out of here. And so I was mad, and so he was just like, yeah, you don't want nothing, you sure, whatever. I was just like, yo, we about to leave for real. He's like, where y'all going? I'm like, bro, we don't even know for real. We just gonna get in a car and just see. He was like, dang, it's like that. And I'm just like, yo, yeah. And like, I was trying to always respond to him so that she wouldn't respond to him, because I knew she was gonna be hyped up. And I'm like, bro, I don't need you to be taking us off the planet. So like, please, like, just don't say anything to this man. So yeah, I'm just like, bro, this is the third person that tried to offer us a drink in here. Like, is this handout drink fucking Tuesday? Like, why is everybody in here trying to give us a, no, we don't want it. And she was like, I'm just trying to have a conversation with my friend. And I'm just like, yo, chill. And so I'm just like, all right, let's just go. So we going. We walking out of the little place or whatever. And then like one of the employees was just like, oh yeah, something. Mind you, we too far away, so we can't really hear him. And I'm thinking like, oh, we must have left a card, or like maybe I left my jacket or something, because I'm always bringing a jacket and I ain't never got that joint on. So I'm like, oh, maybe. I'm just like, oh, my arms is bare. I guess I did leave my jacket. And so I walked back over and he was just like, oh, can I get your number? Bro, I'm just like, you better leave me alone. You better leave me alone. Because I'm just like, at the end of the day, you at work. Like, you at work, and I came in here and I just was like, I'm going to get some food. Didn't even get the food that I wanted to get. The drink was mid, and everybody, all y'all patrons is annoying. So I'm just like, this was like the worst, like, you know, little get together with one of my friends that I had in like a long time. I'm like, bruh, the whole experience was annoying. I'm like, I just want to go to my house at this point. I just want to go home. I'm just like, cause I'm in here and y'all annoying. And so like, we get in the car after that. She's just like, oh, what did he say? I'm like, bro, he asked my number. She like, bro, why would he ask for your number? I'm just like, I'm glad he ain't asked you, cause you would have cussed him come out. And she was like, and I would have. Like, bro, it's Tuesday. Like, she just kept on putting an emphasis on Tuesday. She was so mad because she's like, bro, it's literally Tuesday and they wilding out on a Tuesday. Like, this is Friday behavior. Like, why is they wilding out on a Tuesday? I'm just like, bro, they just was trying to be nice. Like, like, I try to take up for the people. I'm like, bro, they was just trying to be nice. Like, they like, I'm like, yo, sometimes on Tuesdays you gotta turn up. Like, sometimes you gotta shoot your shot even though you know you're not gonna make it. Like, but she was so mad, and I'm like, bro, this is literally just life every day. Like, this is life every day. So I'm just like, if you go outside, this is gonna be your life. And the thing was, she was the one that was dressed up. I had on a half shirt with some sweatpants and some Crocs, like, cause I wasn't really, like, we wasn't really going out. We just was grabbing some food real quick and talking. So it was like, I didn't put no fit on. But she had on a one piece with her boobs out, with the heels on, and a bag that was more than everything that I had on. So I'm just like, I mean, you was kind of asking for somebody to say something to you, cause why you got your whole booty out? And dang, that's a lot of boob. Like, and you just cute in the face. So I'm just like, what did you think was going to happen? You cute in the face. Like, what you want to say? And so she was just like, yeah, but like on a Tuesday, I'm like, you emphasizing this word Tuesday like somebody care. They don't care. Every day of the week you look fine and they're going to talk to you. And so yeah, it was just us just really trying to just talk and just be ourselves and just, you know, vibe out with each other. And it just was not working. And I was just like, I want to have fun with my friends. I just want to be outside. I want to be able to eat. I want to be able to exist. And I'm just like, y'all be bothering people. Y'all do. And it's just like the one shorty, he just let it rock after a second. But like the other two people, they really were trying to talk to us. And it's just like, hey, get out of here. And I'm like, we can't even leave the restaurant without somebody else trying to say something. No, you cannot. Why would you be getting my number? Tell me that. And then I'm like, bro, I'm mad old. So like when 25-year-olds try to talk to me, I'm like, hey, I'm old. Now, get. I'm like, I was not born in the 2000s. Get. So I'm just like, yeah, nah, get out of here. And so like, whenever I see people like, bro, you mad young. And then when people trying to talk to me my age, I'm just like, bro, you don't got other stuff to do? I'm like, yo, I'm mad busy. Are you sure you ain't got other stuff to do? Like nothing. Nothing at all? Oh, okay. Well, my bad. And so, yeah, I'm just like, I just have so much stuff going on. And I'm just like, there's no way that you got this much time to be over here in my face after I told you I wasn't interested. Because if somebody tell me that they're not interested, and that's always going to be the vibe. Like, if you're not interested, then bye. Like, thank you for having me, I guess. Like, and then we're going to move on. Like, and everybody just was not getting the hint, was not getting the actual words that were said or anything. I'm just like, hey, we looked like we didn't want to talk to you when we turned around when you was in the middle of a sentence. So I'm like, I'm confused on why you're still, you know, talking it up. So yeah, but I mean, more of the story, y'all. I guess I'm gonna say, like, if you outside and you're trying to talk to somebody that's not trying to talk to you, stop it. Get some help. Like, you have friends that love you. You have family members that want to speak to you. Speak to them. Stop bothering people's children. And also, other moral of the story, if somebody is bothering you, be nice still, because they might take you off the planet. And then also, just be nice, because you probably should be nice. I don't know. But not too nice, because then they're going to think that you're trying to talk to them. So yeah, find a little cute balance, and that's what you should be doing. I definitely had another story that I wanted to tell y'all, but I promise y'all I have this much time today, and I know that's gonna be like a 40-minute little joint. I just know that it is. and I don't got it right now. I don't have it. This is my only off day of the whole week, and so I'm just like, I got to do what I got to do, and then I gotta get cooking, because I gotta cook. Today is the day. So yeah, that was the moral of the story. And I appreciate y'all for being here with me. You know, every single day is a beautiful day. And it's a great day to like my video. Yeah, I'm just rambling at this point. But if you like me and you like my video, you should comment. And you should subscribe if you didn't subscribe. And you should like the video, because I know you like the video. You like every video. That's why you keep coming back. You see my smile? That's all I got, y'all. So yeah, for me, story time Tish Tea is over. Peace and love.